Spirit has chosen the Four Corners spread for your general monthly reading, which lays a nice, diverse groundwork where we will be looking into the four main areas of interest that people commonly ask about in tarot: the work corner, the financial money corner, the health corner, and the ever-popular love corner. We are going to take a stroll through all four to see what Spirit wants to discuss about your month. And that is what we're going to do today. Welcome in, Leo. It is time for your Four Corners spread for April 2024. Gotta tell you, I've never seen anything like this before. This Four Corners is the biggest I've ever done. It is a major arcana card in every corner. So usually I save the biggest corner for last. I can't do that with yours, not here for April. Every corner is massive, large, major arcana cards. So where should I start? Let's start finance and work. I like to read those together, so we're going to do that first, actually. I'm actually going to start with your best corner that there is, which happens to be work. Work, we have the Sun card coming in first. I don't read the Sun card a lot. I don't get to see that one because usually, I'm really helping you try to address the things that need fixing. But here they're saying work is coming in A-okay. In fact, I'm going to throw those Leo golden lions all over the place here for you. A little here, there, everywhere, because this is coming in excellent in April. Anything you guys are trying to do in that work corner, which is a big place, is going to go very, very nicely. So I'd encourage you to kind of push yourself, challenge yourself, whatever you're trying to do to improve your work life. April's the time, guys. Very, very nice there. Work, by the way, is work, business, enterprise, area of study, collegiate courses, retirement if you're of that age, entrepreneurship, the JOB for most people, also learning new things, hobbies and interests. It all falls under here, and it's all gold. Excellent, guys. Next, another thing I noticed, we have a lot of people cards, a lot of court cards came up in your spread, guys, but when I checked them all, none of them said people. We're using the energetic definition to all of them, so you guys are we got energy everywhere, guys. You guys are all charged up here for April. So the energy of my Page of Cups here is a message coming through the heart, basically. So it's usually more family message related, but it's in the work corner. So this is a message that work is giving you that is going to affect the family. Hey, maybe it's a raise. Hey, maybe it's, we're going to change the time you get off, and it's going to allow you to do certain things. You know what I mean? Like something like that. It looks like good news to me. Some kind of work correspondence coming in that affects the family. And that's probably very early in the month too. In fact, that's very conducive to our new moon. That's when the eclipse happens also. The new moon. Super new moon. Can't forget that. Super new moon this month. It's the last one of 2024, so it's a big deal. But we'll go over that with your moon cycles at the end of your reading. So anyway, very good timely thing there coming in. Message coming through the air. Which is, I'm sorry, not the air, through the heart. So that's family. Affects the family. We also have a lot of options, a lot of different ways things can go here, Leo, in the work corner. Lots of choices, lots of paths. In fact, it's 7 of them in my 7 of Cups. And you know what? The thing with when that choices aspect comes in here is that they're not all good. There's some choices in here that are not good for you. So you just need to do your due diligence, be a little cautious about it, do your research and figure out, the decision making you're making and the path that you are putting yourself on is a good one. And as long as you do that, hey, we got that Sun card. We go back to that Sun. Excellent. And they show changes going on here with my Oracle Angel card came in as change in the wind, which is my hurricane, my upset upheaval. Things are radically getting swept around here. Changes are coming in the work corner for a lot of my Leos. Do not be resistant to it because it's like trying to resist a hurricane. It's not going to work. It's like trying to swim upstream. Also not going to work, just going to frustrate you, and then you get swept back downstream anyway. So really kind of go with the flow as best as you can. That's the advice for April. And while the sweeping change is occurring, don't sweat it. And the reason why is because the sun is coming out. The sun is going to peek its head through there, even if it's just for the eye of the storm there. There's good things here. Okay, so even though that not all of it is going to be good, and not every day is going to be sun card, there's going to be moments here that are really great and just other stuff that you just got to deal with. No big deal. Let's get into your finance, guys. Another big theme here with Temperance card coming in. This is the card of patience. So financially, a lot of you guys are trying to be patient here with something. Maybe waiting for your IRS check. Maybe, waiting for things to improve. Well, we got improvement already here in April for work. So maybe this improvement is coming. So hang in there. Keep being patient. Patience is something that they say it's a virtue for a reason. It's because it's a lifelong lesson for us. This is something we never graduate. We never graduate from the course of patience. As soon as we think we're patient about something, the universe throws us into rush hour traffic or accidents or all kinds of crazy behavior stuff that it's just and you get impatient and then you realize, oh, I'm not as patient as I thought I was. But, That's life. That is the way it goes sometimes. And here for finance, we have pretty good stuff going on. Some of you are moving finances around transportation, which can be car related. It's my Chariot card, which could mean a car, or the way that you get around, putting money into the car, maybe maintaining the car, upgrading the car, something like that. We also have the Three of Wands, which is moving finances into a new chapter. This can also be long distance travel. I know that I just threw a whole bunch of stuff at you, but that's what happens in a general reading, because we're reading for not just you, Leo, but all of your Leo friends here. We got the bubble energy of Leo that we're reading for. Spirit does a great job of allowing me to be as accurate as I can here, but nothing beats a personal private reading, not even close. If you're looking for messages that are personal, private, specific only to you, I offer a wide variety of those services on my website, scottsagent.com, from small all the way up to full service, little something for everybody there, depending on what you're looking for. And those are all about you. So we got long distance travel coming in there as a possibility, or at least moving things into a new chapter. It's like, your financial story. Well, a new chapter is about to begin here in April. So what is this chapter going to be about? Well, you get to decide that. You get to dictate that to a large degree. They are encouraging you to do what makes you happy. I have happy card come in here. So it's basically the joyous, follow your highest purpose. Follow what brings you joy and happiness. That is the direction, in case you're confused about which way work is pushing you. Let's go into health, guys, chopping right along. By the way, I need to let you know about your homily. Your homily, which is usually attached to this reading, is going to be a standalone video this month. It is not going to be at the end of your reading today. Only your moon cycles will be. Homily is going to drop around the urgent reading time, which is April 6th or 7th. If I'm behind, it'll be about the 7th. But you guys are also getting an urgent reading, I believe. Let me check my sheet. Yes, you guys are getting a health scrub. So we're reading health right now. And, we're going to expand on this in a health scrub here in a few days on around April 6th or 7th. So make sure you guys check out your health scrub as well as your homily, April 6th or 7th. The first thing that comes in for health is that you guys are seeing new things, seeing things clearly here. There's nothing being kept from you. So there's not like, disease under the surface or something you're not aware of, some booger underneath there that's really bothering you, or some, cancer or evil, nefarious stuff. They're saying you're seeing everything. You got a clear view of everything that's going on for health. You have all the information provided for you. And also there's an aspect to this here too, where some of you are learning new things about health. Like you're going to take a certification, maybe to be a nutritionalist, or, to learn better ways to eat or to exercise or something like that. So there's learning in there too. Again, happy comes in here in my 10 of Cups. It's a card that reminds me of joy, Disneyland energy, and of course this is health, so we are moving our health into a joyous kind of a rainbow phase. That's really what they're calling for you to do here. Really great time to really do anything with health here. We have another energy of my Queen coming in here. They did say not the person though, so we're dealing with the Queen energy of Swords. This is the nurturing of the mind and the mentality with health. So it's saying you got to start here first. You got to be in the right mindset. The willpower to do what you're trying to do, to not just do it a couple times and then just like go back to the old ways. It starts up here, make it real after that, implement it, make sure you can stick with it. Of course, you guys got to really think it out. It's got to be a logical process here for Leo. They're putting more emphasis in the logic, more brain over heart. You got to really think it through. Is this something you can do in the long term? Or is this something that you can, are you going to be okay in the long term if you don't address this? All that kind of stuff propagates very strongly into your April. They bring in exchanging gifts with your Oracle Angel card. So it's kind of like a give and take. Makes me feel like, you're paying money to the gym. They're giving you the gym membership. They're giving you access to the equipment. Or maybe you're paying a personal trainer and they're, giving you the day-to-day routine to get things done. So it's basically like, you give a little, you get a little bit. And that's what's, got movement going on there in health. Moving up top to love, guys, everybody's favorite corner. Love corner is a big one too. Big one in anybody's life. Doesn't matter if you're single, in a relationship, married, or any version of in between. Love corner is anybody close to your heart can come in on here, even close friends, siblings, family members, the whole bit, even pets. The first thing they talk about today is my justice card. It is justice upright, so it's not like a justice I'm worried about, which would be like a traffic ticket or something like that. It's not that. So it makes me feel like if it is court or agreement related, because this is usually something you put your signature on, put your John Hancock on. This is I think it's a pleasurable thing. There's nothing in here that tells me that this is bad. So I feel like this is some kind of like, either for some people it could be something legal with the family, like, hey, you're financing a house, hey, you're financing a car. That would be putting your signature on something, right? I guess buying too, but it makes me feel more finance it like over term, something like that. For some of you, this is the other definition, since we're using so many energy definitions here. The energetic definition of justice is dealing with karma this month. That is yours. Even though it's family related, like it affects everybody, it's really your problem to deal with if you're dealing with a problem at all. So if problems do pop up for the family or, your bubble of people around you, just know that it's because of something you did or didn't do before, or you're maybe fixing some karma from a past life or something related to that. Some of you Leos are actually doing and going off alone here in April, doing something, maybe spending more time alone than usual, more you time. Okay, I don't view that as a bad thing. I just view it as it is what it is. I also have my Queen of Wands coming in. Again, they told me, not the person. So a lot of you are actually nurturing work right now. And I understand why, because work is that golden opportunity right now. So it makes sense why you'd actually be taking some energy out of the family corner a little bit here and devoting it into work, projects, goals, where you're trying to go with income for work, that work corner. So it's a pretty strong push. And then the last thing they give me is your Oracle Angel card of Poised. So they're basically putting you on a pedestal. It's describing exactly what I said. So it's actually a little less of the family than usual. And it's actually for a reason, and I think this is a good thing. I don't view this as a selfish, weird, I'm going to go off and spend all kinds of money on myself and go to a spa and get my nails done and get my eyebrows done and do all these things. It's not about that. This is just about a deeper level thing, maybe more spiritual underlying thing. They show that you're really ready. They show you're poised. They show you on a pillar, on a pedestal. You guys are ready to go here, ready to move something by yourself, go at it by yourself, and it could just be the work thing. It could just be a focus back to that. I do have my Hermit card moving back toward my work. It kind of points me in that direction. So I think they've given you a lot of clues to kind of tell you that work's a pretty big draw here, and health is a pretty big opportunity in the month of April. All right, very good. The last thing I'm going to grab for you guys is your Rune Stone. Usually I do that ahead of time. I did not. I'm looking for a Rune Stone that's not here. So I'm going to do that live here for you. Get your Rune Stone. It's going to be this guy here. Leo Rune Stone. Oh, well, that's why I didn't pull it, because it's the Rune Stone. I'd show it to you, but it's blank. It's unknowable. So basically, Spirit's like, we're done here. Nothing more to say. We're done until you give them the health scrub and we elaborate more on your health. So that's it for here. Like I said, your moon cycles, they didn't really talk about timing much. They talked about a little bit of new moon energy, but that's going to be strong for everybody. So if you're trying to bring something new into your life, pay attention to these new moons. This eclipse is going to be going over everybody and messing up some energy and be very funky energy, but very strong in the last super new moon of 2024. So great time, guys. April is the new time. And also, the full moon is always there too. If you're trying to get something out, pay attention to that one. Let's get into those moon cycles right now. Okay guys, it is moon cycles forecast time. Let's talk about these lunar energies that are all around us anyways, so we can use it to our benefit, implement some positive change into your month. Well, the first thing you need to understand is whether these energies are coming in or going out. Just like the tides, the moon has control of that. In the same way, you can use it too. The first thing that hits chronologically this month is the new moon. You're going to see all the text information on your screen, any rare occurrences, as well as the date. Now, this is a target date for the new moon. It doesn't have to be done on this date, guys. I really like to bracket a few days before and a few days after to get a very powerful week where you can bring new things into your life and really manifest. If it is NEW, it's not there before, brand new, this is the best time to bring it into your life. Something new financially, maybe something new with work, new love, new health. It doesn't matter what it is. If it's new, this is the best time of the month to work on these things, really help bring it in. Adversely, the full moon, the opposite energy, the energy going out, hits on this date on your screen. And of course, the same rules apply. It doesn't have to be done on this date. We're talking about a week window, a few days on each side of it here. When this energy is very strong going out, and the energy going out is the best time to get things out of your life that don't belong there or that you don't want there. Something that's got control of you or hold of you that you don't want. Maybe something like a bad habit, maybe emotional baggage, a bill that's got to go. That would be something financially, maybe something with health, maybe an eating habit that's got to go. It doesn't matter if it's got to go. The full moon is your best bet to get this change to stick. If any of this has confused you, I've put together a moon cycle cheat sheet. I do it every single month. It is free. It is on the website, guys. You can check it out very easily. It is a little graphic illustration, a tool that you can use so you can kind of see these changes moving in and moving out, so you can align things in your month to it to really get them to stick, implement some great positive changes. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please remember to like and subscribe so you see the future readings. Remember that your homily will be posted in a standalone video on April 6th or 7th. I'll see you guys then. Have an excellent April. I know you will.
So I guess the fortune teller's right.